Hey guys, this is Flamers. I just wanted to do a quick video just to explain more about the endgame content of Destiny and sort of the best way to start really, and talk about whereabouts it's going. So well, let's just start from the start really. Obviously level 20 is the cap. You're not going to get any higher than that at all unless they, decide to in future expansions or anything like that. So level 20 is the cap. You can still earn EXP. Now if you have a look there, any EXP that you'd get from either doing bounties or killing enemies and stuff, you still use them to get motes of light. Now motes of light, they're just a currency, and as of yet the only thing that I think you can use them for is cosmetic things. If you go over to the speaker, which is just over here, and it's got cosmetic stuff like different tabards or cloaks, depends what class you are, and I also think emblems and stuff like that. Right, so now we go on to light levels. When you get to level 20, you're going to start getting equipment with light stats on them as well. Now if you look at my items here, I've got sort of light plus 7, light plus 11, etc. Now they all accumulate to give you light levels, and that's basically, I mean, if you've ever played an MMO before, Star Wars The Old Republic, you had expertise which you needed for endgame raiding. Rift, you had hit and toughness and stuff like that, so it basically works in the same way. Enemies are going to still get stronger. I actually came across an enemy which had question marks where its level was supposed to be, and I actually got one hitted by it, and I think that's basically what you need light levels for. It's not just a number really. It actually increases your defense and your attack to sort of counterbalance those stronger enemies. So now to get items with light on them, obviously I think everybody has gone to the different vendors and they've had a little peek. Like this guy over here, he's selling some cool stuff with light plus 18 on all of them, all level 20, but obviously you need Crucible rank 2 for that, and you also need Crucible marks, and the same goes for the Vanguard. Crucible is PvP, which is probably the easiest way to get this stuff, and then this is more PvE stuff. There's Vanguard and etc. Now obviously you're not going to get this straight away. I mean, for the helmet you need 120 marks. Now obviously you can maximum only get 100 a week, so it's going to take a long time really to get all this stuff. That's if you play and get the maximum amount of marks each week, every week. So the first thing you want to do is, let's jump to my ship. So to get that stuff you need to farm marks basically. Now you can either do it by via Crucible, which is pretty quick, easy method if you like PvP, but if you don't like PvP, obviously the only other option is these strike playlists. Now the top one is level 24 recommended, and it gives 6 marks each time you complete it, and it comes down, and also the level comes down as well. Now the level 18 strike doesn't give you any marks, but it's a good starting point, and I would recommend doing that, because even though you're not going to get marks, there's a good chance you're going to get equipment like I have that's going to improve your light anyway. So as soon as you're level 20, you can also do the level 20 ones, but it's up to you. You can start off with level 18 ones, which I did, and I think I got yeah, I got my chest from the level 18 one, and it's just a nice little boost really. And so when you go into level 21s, you're at pretty good standing and you're not as easy to kill and you do a bit more damage. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, now that you've started to farm level 18 and level 20 strikes and going up from there and farming basic light equipment, let's say, from that, the next thing you want to do is decide what faction you want to be spending your marks on and what equipment you want first. Now, you've obviously got Vanguard. Now the thing with Vanguard is they're very mismatched sort of equipment with either strength, discipline or intellect, so you're not sort of guaranteed certain stats. Now with the other factions, you have New Monarchy, which is just here, you got Dead Orbit and you got Future War Cult. Now I'm going to start with New Monarchy. All of their equipment is either intellect and strength. Dead Orbit is strength and discipline, and Future War Cult is intellect and discipline. Now if we have a look at those stats, intellect reduces the cooldown on your super, discipline reduces the cooldown of your grenades, and strength reduces the cooldown of your melee. So I've decided that I want intellect and strength. Now Vanguard doesn't sort of guarantee both those stats on all of their equipment, so I've decided that I'm actually going to do New Monarchy, and that's the equipment I'm going to aim for, because my sort of class, I tend to use a lot of super, and it has a really good melee build. So those are the two things I really want to concentrate on. I'm not too fussed about the grenades. So you have to decide which equipment is going to suit your playstyle. And that's about it, I think. Now, just another tip. When you do pick up a light piece of equipment, it will usually start off with, I mean, this chest armor actually started off with light +7, I think. And if you actually upgrade it, which I have done here, it says increases defense power. It also increases your light. So that's something to just keep in mind. If you do pick up something, just remember just to upgrade them. It does cost some materials, I think about 10 plasteel something or another. Yeah, plasteel platings to do each equipment, but it is worth it if you want to increase your light quite substantially. Just remember, if you are aiming for the Vanguard trophy, you need to get Vanguard level 3, so try not to sort of substitute out your Vanguard reputation for either the other 3 factions. What I'm actually going to do is still get Vanguard reputation in PvE, but whenever I do PvP, I'm going to change my whatever it is. Where is it? Oh, it's at the other page. I'm going to change my mark to the Mark of the Rising. You have to equip that so that any reputation you get will apply to that, and I'll only do that in PvP. I hope that's shed some light on sort of the end game. Excuse the pun. Please leave a like and subscribe. Cheers.